Hi guys, it's Lee. I've come today to talk about something that's on all of our minds, at least all of us who are gardeners or arborists or plant lovers of any sort. And in this part of the state of Florida right now, we're experiencing a terrible drought. We haven't had rain in my little area in over 3 weeks. And looking at the extended forecast, there's none in our extended forecast either. So it's problematic. And we've got to reach into that toolbox and find the tools that we need to make it through till our rains start to come. And a perfect example of what we're experiencing is this drying up shoe-marred oak tree. Now, I planted that shoe-marred oak tree 2 springs ago, so it's been in the ground about 28 months. It is fairly well established. We did a perfect job of planting it, and I have not watered it at all this year. It's June 8th today, and this tree has not been watered in over 2 years. After it was established, we stopped watering it. But it is starting to show some really severe signs of drought stress, and I'm going to show you one of my tools from my toolbox that I'm going to help it make it forward, make it until our summer rains come. Now, this particular one that I got off Amazon is very typical of all the rest. It has a zipper and a fill port. So it's very simple. You wrap it around the tree, attach the zipper. That's it. Zip it, stand it up, flare it out. Then you put the water in the fill port. This bag will probably fill in 2 to 3 minutes. This is a 20-gallon bag. I don't have really great water pressure this far from the well. It's important to kind of help it stand up as it fills. Once you get the first few gallons in there, it'll kind of do it on its own. But if you get if it flops over at the very beginning, it's not going to fill, it's not going to stand properly. You can see here, it's almost full to the brim. Now these straps you see on here, this is so that it's not necessary, but you can run a piece of twine or a little strap and run it over one of your first branches, or you can tie it back here like this to keep the bag upright. In my opinion, it's absolutely not necessary. But if you want to use all the little features of whatever you buy, that's something that you can do. Now I dug a little hole underneath it so you can see the water dripping out. It's a fairly slow trickle, a slow drip. But that's the design. That's how it works. And this bag, again, like I said, holds 20 gallons and is advertised to release all that water over a 6 to 8 hour period. And I imagine that, they vary from bag to bag or brand to brand, but this is pretty typical of a tree irrigation bag. And I hope that this tool from my toolbox helps you help your plants or trees this summer until we start to get our rains. Okay, happy gardening, everybody.